Mike, the Masters. You know, we could talk
about a tradition unlike any other.
It changes every year with the crazy stuff that happens there. I think it's because of the exclusive club. They sort of make up the rules as they go along. You know, we'll obey this rule, we'll follow this one, and this one we're gonna look the other way. You know, we could talk about the winner. Who won it?
That would be that Adam Scott.
That's all we need to say about him. There's so many other things that happened during that week that was the playoff between him and that's sort of talk about. First, can you talk about the 14-year-old from China that they wanted to scold?
Well, first of all, the last hour on Sunday was pretty good
about Tiger,
if you're a golf person. It really was. It was terrific stuff. But you're right. We don't need to.
Do you want to talk about that? I mean,
we don't need to. We're good. We're on firm ground here.
That becomes boring after a while.
We're on firm ground. First of all, a 14-year-old kid played in the Masters and made the cut and was the low amateur, which is beyond mind-boggling. I mean, you talk about Tiger Woods. Everybody thinks of Tiger Woods as like one of the ultimate prodigies in the history of sports. When Tiger Woods was 14 years old, he wasn't one of the best 5,000 golfers in the world. I mean, literally, not even close. And this is incredible what this kid did. And you could watch him swing the club, and you could he looked very much like a LPGA pro, a female. He obviously does not yet have the strength to compress the ball and create the club head speed that you got to. And this is like maybe the ultimate golf course in the world to penalize that weakness, and he plays great. And they gave him this slow play penalty, which I think was mostly because he's not savvy enough to know how to game the system. He's working with a caddy that he doesn't have a language in common with fully. English is his second language. He's from China. I mean, that was a screwy thing.
That's what I'm talking about, though. If it would have been a true pro, he would have known how to work the system. Here's this kid, so we're going to go after this kid. Pick on the little kid. Couldn't they have told him nicely about this to speed it up, or they go over and they penalize him?
In fairness to them, they did the protocol that is used by the PGA Tour. They did the exact protocol. They warned his group that they're on the clock, and then they warned him that you're behind, and then they did what they're supposed to do ostensibly. But again, he's a 14-year-old kid. Tour pros know how to work this. Send your caddy up ahead and get the yardage and stuff, and then when they start the clock, we'll be halfway through the process of playing the shot already. Yeah. Where I'll just kind of dawdle while you do that, and while I'm not on the clock, walking up to my ball. But the elapsed time, the issue we're trying to address here is slow play in golf. The elapsed time has not changed at all. Well, you know, that doesn't seem like that hard to fix. If you're from an officiating standpoint, come on.
Yeah. It seems like racial profiling to me.
But anyhow, there you go.
This is an exclusive club
Incendiary.
now. Let's not go there. Tiger Woods drops a ball. We're not going to all the details, but drops a ball too far behind where he should have on a drop shot. And if it wouldn't have been for a guy watching on TV, well, no, wait. That guy, they were going to overlook that guy that called in and said that's not the right rule. It's only because Tiger admitted to it. And here's my theory on that. Guys, the man went through years of cheating on his wife, adultery, and denial. He's now going to therapy. He has a new woman, and he now is too open about everything. Yes, did you cheat on your wife? Yes, I did. I had 3 women last night. No, now he's like, did you drop the ball too far? Yes, I did, because he's just being too honest. Well, there's got to be a fine ground between here. Did you drop the ball too far? No, I didn't drop the ball too far.
He just screwed up. There's a number of options that you have in that situation after you hit a ball in the water hazard, and he kind of conflated 2 of them, and you know, he screwed up. There's no doubt about it, and I don't understand how the Rules Committee at Augusta can watch a television replay looking for this specific thing, because they were prompted by the TV viewer to say, hey, he did this specific thing, and watch the replay and think, which clearly shows that he did that specific thing, and say, oh, no problem. So that's the only person that's the only entity in this that I would say was kind of indefensible, was the Rules Committee looking at that replay and deciding to do nothing until the interview. Tiger could have known the rules better. His caddy could have known the rules better. The guys playing with him could have been more diligent about their job of sort of officiating themselves, which is part of golf. Golf has a little bit more of a problem than I think it wants to admit in this area. It's weird the way golf is officiated.
You see, you thought we were going to talk about the Masters, didn't you?